Sister Wives latest news. Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives star Meri Brown has long had a sad sack reputation, largely because she never warned out Kody Brown when he mistreated and ridiculed her. Lately, she seems more aggressive, yet old habits die hard. In the future, if things don't work out with her new partner Amos Andrews, she may shrink into self-pity. Thanks to Kody, Meri's experienced many dark nights of the soul. Although she was his first wife, he wouldn't give her the affection that she needed. Never intended to be his real love, Meri probably had no idea how soul-destroying polygamy would be. Despite a stunning hair makeover and weight loss program, Meri may not be as confident as she looks. For years, uber-patriarch Kody tried everything that he could to chip away at her self-esteem. At first, she was an optimistic young woman in a white wedding dress. By the time it was all done, she undoubtedly felt like Joan of Arc, who was roasted at the stake. No matter how hard Meri tried to get along with Kody, she had no joy. She couldn't win. Her allegiance to him, which only wavered once, wasn't enough. Her love meant nothing. Meri lost herself in the connection. She lost her pride. Kody wounded her more than he had to, but Meri is an adult and has to accept responsibility for enabling that. After Kody emotionally abandoned her, she should have schooled herself not to care what he thought. Instead, she continued waiting for him to be the man she married. That dude is just not there anymore. So many times. Meri seemed to feel sorry for herself when she should have concentrated on fighting for her own life, her objectives, her needs and wants, and her happiness. Instead, Meri was engulfed by the soul of a guy who loved another woman. Almost everyone has been injured by love, it's something that few people avoid. However, Meri should have seen the writing on the wall years ago. Rather than heeding indications that were plainly evident, she remained holding out hope. Sometimes, hope may be a negative thing. In a poisonous relationship like Meri's, it absolutely was. Yes, she had every right to feel upset since Kody stopped loving her. There's nothing wrong with having a heart. The issue is that it was evident years ago that Kody was all about Robin. He truly went out of his way to make Meri feel unwanted and tiny. So, the fact that she clearly pined over a man who was outwardly unkind was actually the worst thing of all. In the recent past, Meri may have overstated her love for Kody, but maybe not. Maybe she truly did love the man who did all of this to her. She may have recalled what he used to be like. However, Meri owed it to herself to let go. It took so long for that to happen. Finally, she's done it. Now, she can live for herself. The ghosts of the past don't need to haunt her for a lifetime. She can be free, leaving Kody with Robin, where he belongs. To be a real martyr, someone has to fight for an ideal and be prepared to die for it. Meri never went to fight for her ideas. Instead, she seemed to let life flow over her. Meri's not a fiery lady, and there were moments when having a little more fire might have been nice for her. Alas, that wasn't meant to be. Meri's not going to stand in a battlefield, her face stained with mud and blood, after battling as hard as she could. She's not like that. Even when she departed, she did it timidly. Nor is she the sort of martyr who passively accepts punishment without fighting back. There are those types of martyrs too. Meri's discovered methods to communicate her anger. Usually, she relies on barely cryptic writings that emphasize the bad aspects of her now ex, Kody. So, Meri's not really so helpless. She truly emotionally cheated on Kody, and Meri's catfishing incident is something that she can never live down. Kody didn't forgive her, but Meri easily forgets her own involvement in that mess. Meri used to be dedicated to polygamy. In fact, she stood with Kody when he decided to bring a second wife, Janelle Brown, into the family. Back then, Kody had a more pleasant spirit, he smiled, he was nice, he tried. The age before Robin seemed like a totally new universe, when the Brown family was usually functional, and the women were often happy. However, after Robin, who also portrays the victim on occasion, became a part of the family, everything changed. Now, Meri, Janelle and sister wives Christine Brown have all rejected multiple marriage. Christine teases Kody in playful ways, while Janelle and Meri look more offended. Christine has unique ways of getting her message across. For example, she donned a t-shirt emblazoned with the words, "This rejection of polygamy is, in a larger sense, a rejection of religion." Everyone involved has rejected polygamy, which isn't exactly a shining advertising for multiple marriage. No one believes in it anymore since it doesn't make anyone happy. So, even though they formerly embraced the standards of a stringent Mormon group, they no longer do. Has the Brown family, including Meri, lost its religion? Maybe so. All appear to believe in God, but it's just not the same. So, when Meri plays the martyr, she's hiding her self-interest. Kody and Robin do the very same thing. Real martyrs will die for their religion. They won't forsake it because they're dissatisfied. The Brown ladies spend too much time claiming to be Kody's hapless victims, and he spends too much time pretending to be hurt by them. They're all grown-ups and no one involved had to stay if they weren't having their needs addressed. A lot of play acting went on and still does. Joan of Arc, a Roman Catholic saint, was slain because she was considered to be a heretic. France's savior was insulted despite her bravery. While Meri hasn't been penalized for breaching polygamy regulations, she obviously rebelled. Of course, Joan of Arc never got a fair hearing. That's why she's a martyr. Conversely, Meri may discuss her views and opinions ad infinitum. She has the freedom that genuine martyrs lack. In ET's exclusive tape, as shown above, Meri let the world know that she and Kody were done. Her decision to depart wasn't a martyr's sacrifice. It was something that was right for her. No one's questioning the fact that she made the proper decision. She surely did. For years, Kody treated her like she was in the way. She became used to that type of low on the totem pole attitude. Meri got the leash from Kody, making even the totally disliked Janelle look treasured by Kody. Joan of Arc experienced visionary experiences that were certainly spiritual, but Meri appears to be concentrating on actual life. Her new boyfriend is genuine, she can reach out and touch him. When she's in the room with him, she can sense his affection. That makes her stronger. He isn't emotionally detached like Kody. Meri has met someone who is willing to repay love. Hopefully, she and Amos will stay together for a long time. Love's always a gamble, and Meri's quit pouring her time and energy into a false relationship. She's seeking for true happiness, not a pipe dream or fantasy. Again, she's no martyr, but who could possibly blame her for making this choice? She deserves happiness as much as anybody else. Trauma may transform a person, but so can happiness, and Meri's newfound joy is acting on her. It's bringing up her greatest characteristics rather than spotlighting her weaknesses. Now, she doesn't have the same motivation to publish mysterious information that's effectively a series of covert barbs at Kody. Since she's loving her life, she's able to move past all of that. This is very fantastic for her. Now, Meri's blogging about her own life instead of adding things that vaguely addresses Kody. This is progress. Every day and night that she spends feeling happy, without thinking about Kody, leads her towards a key objective, complete independence. Yes, women can have a partner and still be autonomous. It's about actually liberating herself from Kody rather than simply seeming to be free. Meri's getting there, after a long road that was filled with darkness, loneliness and pain. Meri went a long road alone. She may not have battled on the surface, but below, she undoubtedly required a lot of courage to stay in a multiple marriage that was so loveless. So, she discreetly fought her own fights, even if they were primarily psychological, occasionally ranting online. Quite frequently, she must have felt unhappy. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.